27 photos of Mexico's Island of the Dolls that will haunt your dreams. Some visitors claim they can hear the dolls whispering in the trees. The island's longtime caretaker Don Julian Santana Barrera began hanging dolls around the island in the 1950s. Barrera would pick dolls out of the trash or collect those entangled in the canal's lilies, and hang them without cleaning or fixing them. The Island of the Dolls is accessible from one of the Xochimilco channels that leads to it. Used as a chinampa, or arable land in Mexican culture, the island was once used for farming. There are potentially thousands of dolls on the island, though no one knows the actual number. 3 dolls adorn the branches of a tree on Isla de las Muñecas. As the headless doll and its dirt-covered neighbor show, they're all in varying stages of decay. The oldest out of all the dolls on the island, which is tucked away about 11 miles from Mexico City's center. For $75, visitors can go on a 4-hour round trip that includes a trip to the island and local hotspots. Professional photographer Cindy Vasco called the island the creepiest place I've ever visited. Locals have insisted the dolls come alive at night, whispering to each other and opening their eyes. The Island of the Dolls has a gift shop and makeshift museum showcasing newspaper clippings about Barrera. A beautiful patch of land by day, the Island of the Dolls purportedly haunted Barrera until he died. Barrera was a Mexican family man abandoned his wife and kids in the 1950s to live like a hermit on the uninhabited island he would later cover with dolls. As legend has it, Barrera found a dead girl and her doll floating in the canals. To appease her spirit, he hung up her doll, the first doll of countless others. Another doll-saturated area of trees on the Island of the Dolls. Continuous isolation and ominous sights like these, particularly by moonlight, may have made Barrera an unreliable witness. A rare mannequin amidst the ubiquitous dolls. Barrera's eerie death in 2001 led some skeptics to reconsider the stories about the supposedly haunted island. He was found drowned in the same spot where he claimed to have found the young girl whose doll spurred his creepy collection. As if decapitated dolls hanging from the trees weren't spooky enough, this one is covered in simulated blood. The Island of the Dolls' inanimate inhabitants vary in all shapes, sizes, and number of limbs. Barrera maintained a cabin filled with dolls that he would adorn with headdresses or sunglasses in his spare time. Dolls cling to the island's shack, as if they were protecting its contents. This doll should feel lucky she's only missing one limb, as many of her peers lost much more. A 1987 ecotourist trip initially brought the island's strange decorations into the public eye. Barrera would show curious visitors around the island for a small fee. While the dolls themselves are certainly an eerie sight to behold, the facts surrounding Barrera's death are far more ominous. According to local legends, Barrera's spirit remains on the island among the many dolls he collected.